Hello everybody, 'tis the weekend. Hopefully you're going to have a lovely one. I indeed hope you do. So one thing that I did throw out midweek, on Monday so Monday of this week, is the Apothecary. Something that, whether you like it or not, the Apothecary is here to stay. Whether you like more revives or happy with the amount that you got, the Apothecary is one of the many means in order to get some of your revivey needs. Get those revives. Stick it down your face or something. Do the thing. But let's face it, in the Apothecary, you get yourself one level 1 revive guaranteed. Yes, you do. You do indeed do that. I'm saying that to myself, in order to kind of believe it for myself. But I wanted to look at something which I put this kind of thing out midweek. Start of the week, which is all about have you come across this before? So as I put here, I've been doing the Apothecary every day since it's been launched, and 2 days ago got this for what I believe is the first time. So I've got a question for you all. Have you ever for you all, should have put a comma, I was full stop there. Have you ever picked up this when doing Apothecary? 37% said yes, being this lucky once or more. No, it's mainly this all the time. And I was really curious on this one when it comes to the chance of it dropping, also just general kind of things around it, and also your thoughts. So we'll come and have a look at your thoughts in a minute. But one thing I did want to do is take you back in time to this. So this was when the Apothecary information was launched. I think as well, we're still waiting for Kabam to give us information about the rebalance or changes to the structure of consumables. But for what I know, it's not there. Where is it actually? A reasonable amount of consumables. Summons will no longer be relying on RNG. This quest will definitely provide. There was something somewhere that basically said Kabam were going to do a update to the situation of consumables, and it was meant to come in 6 to 8 months or something. Probably somewhere. But in any case, the exploration side of things is the mainly interesting thing about this, because on that particular revive that I picked up for the very first time, one of the paths of the hard quest also has an empty node containing one level 1 team healing potion, which we can see on screen right there. And it also says on this one that there will be 95% chance of one level 3 health potion, which you can see, which you probably saw a moment ago. And obviously the subject of the lesser reward, where is it? There, you can see that right there on screen. But the final thing, and the most interesting, is, and a 5% chance of containing one level 2 revive. This is the thing that interests me the most with this one, is that the chance of picking it up. Yeah, it's 5% chance. We know that, Rich. Yeah, well, there's a bit more than just saying it's 5% and that's it, it's done. There's obviously elements of how regularly you'll pick that up based on the volume of chances. Now, one thing that I kind of thought, the mathematics. Oh, the mathematics. There is mathematics in all this one. Because, someone did ask the question on Cura, I think it is, and there was an answer to this. It's not about MCOC, but it was interesting, especially because this got 26.6 million answer views. So that's I don't know if it's this one, but in any case, Simon Bridge is a scientist, and they've answered a lot of times, so it's probably get a lot of impressions for it. But yeah, I wanted to have a look at this, there'll be no amount of times it would make it certain to happen. However, the trick to figuring out odds like this is to use probability that won't happen. I'll explain. If there's a 5% chance it will happen on one try, then the chance it won't happen is 95%, which is a probability of 0.95. If you intend to try 2 times, then the probability it won't happen on either try is 0.9 times 0.9, which gets you a certain amount. This means the chance it will happen on one of the other or both of those times is 9.75%. Don't worry, I'm not going to read all of this because I was So yeah, this element of kind of working out the probability of it. What you want to know is what N you need to get your particular P. You can do the algebra, but it's actually easier just to use the above formula on a computer to use trial and error. Since 5% is 1 in 20, there is a tendency to say that you'll need to try 20 times to get one result. This is a mistake. The chance of getting at least one result in 20 tries would be 64%. So you'd only get that roughly 2/3 of the time. That's good enough for gambling, but it's certainly hardly certain. The number of tries needed for 90% is 45. In fact, you'd expect a result of 2 to 3 times in 45 goes. It's almost certain at 99% you need to set out to have 90 tries. So I don't know if that kind of like makes any sense to the mathematic people. Honestly, by the time I was just going, oh, my head, oh, the maths. Yes, in a very overreactive way. That's how I felt when it came to like discussing maths and stuff. I don't know whether or not what that looked like down there. Hopefully it didn't look like, it looked like I don't know what I was looking like. Any case, I thought it was quite interesting. I'll put a link to this in the description if you want to read it. But in any case, I thought it was like strange, and I wanted to kind of just, share with you lot, what your thoughts were on. Have you picked them up more regularly? So let's throw your stuff over to the comments and see what people are saying. Always make sure to go and check a third time after you're 100% explored. A lot of the times revive shows up on the third time. I've actually had it happen twice. Interesting. So repeating might actually get some stuff. If you complete that path first and then come back in for the other, I found it spawn a lot of the time, and one check once 100%. Yeah, it appears quite regularly after 100%. Always go back in and check again. It's totally RNG, but I've had it respawn 2 to 3 times in a row. I thought it wasn't speaking about it though. Rich Kabam will find out. Well, the thing is, just do bear in mind, I haven't said about repeating it. I'm just a case of like literally like when I go onto it, I just don't like, I've never seen it or don't see it as regularly. Like, and I don't think Kabam would have allowed it to be. It's 5%. Like, okay, well, I'll point out a theory, right? Whilst I'm reading out more comments, I'll send this into auto fight, which you can see right there, and then we'll kind of like come to see like what happens after that. You always watch first. It's health pot down, then go up sometimes, then you repeat for exploration. It spawns on the bottom path. It happens quite often. I get it probably once every 2 weeks. Lucky you. Lucky you. Look at these lucky people. I've got it dozens of times. Always go down to the bottom path first after completing. Check bottom path again before doing top path. Yeah, whatever works for people works for people. I'm not fortunate as you lot. I've got it multiple times and I don't 100% it every day. Do check it out on 3 of 3. So I've had a few times where it appears on the third run. Interesting. We'll see. Like I'll see like in this run. Extremely lucky those days with my 3 revive level 2 last week, but yeah, it was quite a low chance to spawn. So yeah, I guess mixed. I've had it at least 5 to 6 times the 3 weeks. They were in small bursts though. Interesting. Bro, forget that. Hats off to you for doing it every day. I could never. Thank you. Always do top row, then bottom, then check out the 100%. I've seen it at least 8 to 9 times. Wow, okay. Lots of differences of opinions on stuff and results. So fair play. If you're getting it, you're getting it. That's the thing. Bit of luck for people. I usually get it about three times a month. Lucky you. Lucky you. Yeah. Right, let's finish off the path. It is at the moment at Terek. So, am I going to see at the end of it? I'd love to go, right to the very end, go back in again, and then it's there. As we said, we've been auto-fighting it whilst I've been doing that particular little bit. But let's make sure that the theory is kind of like, well, I don't think it's necessarily, it's not theory, is it? It's just a case of like, some people have had good luck, some people have had give or take luck. Hopefully I got enough energy, 22 energy, more passion, more footwork. I don't know if I've got enough energy, to be honest. I might have. There's a good chance, unless I get like an extra bit of energy in a second. Right, I'm just using a full energy refill. I'm going to spend it in an event quest and get some units. So do not worry, it was not spent in vain. I will be auto fighting through some lower event quests and getting some units because I've done everything else this month so far. So let's see. Right, that's that done. and we're going to move on to having a look at the path again. So done, and then we're going to do a... I'm actually going to, instead of pressing replay, I'm going to go out and then go in again and see what's there. Not that I think there's going to be a revive. I would be surprised at that. So going down, and it's a health potion, of course. Yes, no, there's no revive there. Yeah, so look, mixed results. Cut the video right there. Future Rich here. So a bit of a weird thing that's happened recently, and I just wanted to kind of share this one, or kind of like end the video with this one with a weird narrative. So several days later, so I recorded that video, I want to say Monday the 16th of October, I think that's the date. And then since then, like, I think this is like, what's today? Wednesday, when I'm recording this, Wednesday the 18th. And I just noticed, like, I've done the first path I had a revive on it. And then I've come back to do it a second time, and there's another revive on it. So yeah, look, it's just so weird. It's so weird, isn't it? It's like somebody's listening to me. It's like, is your device listening to you? Is Kabam listening to you? I just found it very weird, and I just wanted to share this. I've gone through like so many times through Apothecary, and I've not picked up additional revives on this lower path. With the 5% chance that it is, and of course we looked at the probability. It is just so odd, and I just wanted to share this with you, and we'll end the video there with this. Thank you very much for watching the video. And yeah, have you seen something like this? Especially when you've gone like, oh, this is not working to my liking, rah, 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 rah. And then all of a sudden it's like, boom, there's the luck. So yeah, that's been the video. Check out some other content located on screen. I'll see you all soon. Bye-bye for now.